gonna do a mic check. Testing, testing. Pop, 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 pop. I'm talking probably how I will normally talk. I'm gonna go listen back to it and see how it is. Yeah, that sounds pretty terrible. What can I do? Let's see. How do I fix the mic? I turn the gain down. I don't know if this is the best location for it either. Maybe like this? Okay, but what if I move the mic over there? Does it still sound like it's underwater? Do I need... Is it noise gate? I bet it's noise gate. Okay, maybe this. Maybe this. Testing, testing. Okay, yeah, I think it is something to do with noise gate. Can't remember where it was at before. Because I think I changed it when I did karaoke. What about later? Let's see. What's the difference between close and open? Gonna test this. Too quiet? Turn up the gain. It's too loud to me. It seems too loud. What do you guys think? How's the audio? I don't think it's good yet. What do you think? Oh, then again, I do have my volume turned like all the way up on my laptop that I'm listening back to the stream on. So let's try that. It's still garble. It's still gibbly garble. Noise suppression. Okay, I think that's better. All right. I think this is decent. I don't know enough about audio stuff. Maybe there. All right, I'm gonna see how that is. It sounds plenty loud on my end. Is it quiet for anybody else? Let me see if I move this back over here. All right, mic check. 3, 2, 1, and lower it just maybe a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Pad quiet. It is not all Daijobu. I muted my mic and everything I said was not caught. Anyway, hello, welcome in. It's your girl, Minna Vanilla, the VTuber, mom, baker, something like that. Hello to, where was it? Dead Inside. Oh, you're gonna stick around. Yay! Hello! Oh. Okay, that'll be fun. Thank you. Oh. Oops. Thank you for joining my stream. Yay! Hopefully mic is good. I tend to struggle with the mic, so I tried to like do a little pre-test. So I feel like the best way to actually see if it's working is to hear it on stream. So here we are. I hope everyone is doing well. We got a lot of people in today. Hello there, Lung. Hello there, Chica Champion. Hello there, Christian Snage. Okay, other thing about me, I can't read, but I try. Hello there, Nimby the Deadly Naddler. Hello there, Feels Chunky. Hello there, the T Sense. Hello there, Theodore Pinnock. Hello there, Kapulaku. I'm sorry, I can't read your name. What else we have? Hello there, JF. Don't laugh at me, JF. Don't laugh. You know I can't read. Volume's good now. Okay, sweet. And hello, thank you, Theodore Pinnock, for the 3 months on memberships on the Dobros Plus. Happy 5K, Minna. I'm very glad of Pippa and FlaVR happening and Milliardo's encouragement to get you into VTubing. Today, 5K, tomorrow, 1 million. I don't know about 1 million, but thank you. I know it's funny because I really didn't know much about VTubers before my birth as one. Who is it? Dead Inside. A little lore. I am a creation of Pipkin Pippa when she created a quote-unquote fake company called FlaVR. But I am very real. The meme is real, and here we are. It's been almost it's gonna be 3 years this November, which is kind of wild. Like 3 years has like just gone by. It's crazy. I bailed on Kirsch's stream to be here. Thank you, JF. Thank you. Very supportive. Scuff is soul after all. Oh man, now I'm thinking of my very first stream where I didn't even know how to you think me trying to click the mic is Scuff. I spent half an hour not knowing how to unmute my mic in OBS. It was a little crazy, but it was good. Okay, so this morning, bread wise, I shaped the bread last night and I put it outside this morning when I woke up at like 4:30 because it's very humid. It is very humid outside. So hopefully that will help it rise, because the plan is get the bread to rise. Actually, I also have some here. Let me turn on my hand cam. There we go. There's hand cam. As best as I could rig it. I clear some space here. Some wires. So I've got some dough here as well. I probably need to let this one warm up. It was in the fridge. I usually don't do like bulk fermentation in this fridge, but I think timing works out better this way. So we'll probably shape this one in a minute. We'll let it warm up. I think I'm gonna make some coffee and some toast. Let this warm up. I'll probably check on the bread that's rising, that's shaped and rising. And once that's ready, we can score the top and put it in the oven. And I've got other food stuff I need to work on, so maybe we can like cut some stuff, do some food prep, meal prep, fun stuff like that. Let me move my chat over here. And again, if you have questions for me, put them in the Maros, or chat's pretty slow, or like, you know, it's easy to see questions, but then again, they'll keep you organized in the Maros. Unless you really don't want to, then you can put the question in chat. Congrats on 5K, Minna. Thank you, the Grand Man. Thank you. Yeah, look at this dough. Look at it. The good dough. It's very cold right now. Cold. Let's see. I think. Let me get some water boiling. I'm going to start my coffee. It's kind of a early morning time with Minna. kitchen is very messy, so I will have to work around the mess. I thought about doing like a dishwashing stream, but I feel like that would be really noisy. Alright, let's see. So, gonna get that water boiling. Let me cut some bread. I made this loaf a couple days ago. Ta-da! There's my loaf. Bread. It's very soft because I have a container that is like a square container with the sliding top. So I left it in there with the top on. Kept the top pretty soft. And then I've got my Moomin cutter because I like Moomin stuff. Dishwashing stream would be like anti-ASMR. Be like loud, aggressive ASMR. Unless I somehow like do the mic so that it's like really quiet, so then it does kind of sound like ASMR. Thank you. Hello there, King Sloth 22. Thank you. It is a very lovely loaf. Smells good too. Check this out. This is pretty nifty. You put it in like this. Put it in. Put the knife in. Ta-da! Then you got bread. How's the inside of this one? I feel like these loaves came out, I don't know, like a little gummy. Like it didn't rise. It's a little stunted. I think it's just a little stunted. I mean, it's still pretty good. That's the nice thing about bread is even if it's not perfect, it's hard to make it like inedible. And I love doing this. I haven't actually tried an artisan loaf, like it's the kind of sourdough that you probably see around the internet where that's nice and soft. It's okay. Man, I'm out of practice. When I first started as Minna, I was like deep in my sourdough obsession, and when we moved to Japan, it kind of waned a little bit. I'm trying to get back into it, but I'm out of practice. What was I saying? I was saying something. Oh, I haven't done like an artisan loaf, like the just flour, salt, and water kind of loaf that you see all around the internet. I like doing this softer one. I can definitely make it inedible. I mean, you can. But most of the time, you can keep it pretty decent. I believe in you. Not having anyone to share the bread with is the downside, because then you want to make a bunch. Oh, Salty. My friend Salty knows this. He is like baking fiend. Always bread man. He makes all kinds of stuff. He'll make so much bread. Well, it's just him, so he's like, what do I do with this? He's like, I can only give it to my neighbors so many times before they don't want more bread. Oh, we've got a thingamajiggy gizmo, whatchamacallit, doohickey for cutting even slices. Yes. And it has moomins on it. Even better. Alright, so I'm gonna toast this. Give it the old toast. Also, found this cute little thing. You can put water in it to put it in the little toaster oven thing to try and, I think, help get some more softness or toastiness. I don't know. Delicious bread. All right. This is still kind of... I meant to pull this out earlier and I forgot to. It's still a bit cold. Here. Moving thingamajig, gizmo, what you call a lit doohickey, yep. Debating if I want to put this outside. I'll warm up. I think I will. And I'll check on my bread that's out there. Be right back. Okay. It's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good. What is Topica? Topica. Topica. Is it somewhere on the screen? Like, I see that, and I think it's like a juice brand. Will there be? Oh, will there be? Oh, tapioca. Tapioca. Will there be tapioca? Tapioca. That would be a fun stream. I thought about doing that. I might even have the ingredients for it. Of making homemade boba. Honestly, that would be fun. I'm kind of tempted to do it now, but I kind of need to work on some other things. While I'm waiting for my coffee water to boil and we're waiting for the bread to rise, let's meal prep some things I need to meal prep, shall we? So I think first, I need to do an onion. Need to find a good onion. Sorry, Mike. And Salty can judge my chopping skills, because he can chop things way too fast. I cannot chop that fast, but I'm trying. I'm trying to learn the technique. My coffee will be done soon. So actually, let me get my coffee set up. Okay, check out this. I got this at the Pottery Street one time. Check out how cool this is. You've got full top. You've got this. Little holes. Oh, I have old coffee in here. I better wash that. Also, with the thread I was showing you, I think maybe part of the problem was I didn't give it enough time to rise. I was in a bit of a rush, so I baked it maybe a little earlier than it was ready for, so I'm going to try and give the other bread as much time to rise as possible. It was really tricky timing this, because usually you want to give it like 2 hours or so to rise, and I was like, well, I only stream for like 2 hours, but I started it like an hour before stream started, and it's in like a very humid environment right now, so hopefully in another little bit it'll be ready. There we go. All right, now for my fancy thing. And then check this out. Usually, sometimes I don't use it because I'm lazy, but it's a reusable coffee filter. Kind of neat. So that way you don't have to worry about running out of coffee filters. You just have to make sure you wash it. Do you try fancy types of bread, like olive bread or soda bread or whatnot? I don't think I've done too much variety on that. I think the fanciest like sourdough things I've done, because I've rarely done any like non-sourdough things, but the fanciest sourdough things I've done are donuts, croissants, soft pretzels one time. I like making bagels. I need to make a round of bagels sometime. think I tried making like a cinnamon loaf one time, but I messed up the proportions or measurements, and it totally bombed. It was like a brick. All right, let's see. My coffee's done. Let me get a scooper. Where's a scooper? Scoop, scoop, scooper. Where is my scooper? Where did I put my thing? Where did I put my thing? I had it before. Oh, it's next to me. All right. What about Minna bread thingamajiggy? Whatchamacallit, doohickeys? Oh, the merch. That's what you guys were talking about with merch. That's right. Hey, JF, how many scoops for coffee? I'm gonna call you out. How many? Do you know how many scoops for a pour over coffee? I'm gonna go ahead and check the Maros too. You don't need filters at all if you drink tea. Well, drinking tea, they're in tea bags. That is a filter. Show the scoop. This is the scoop. If it's in a tea bag, that's still a filter. If it's loose tea, then you need like a little tea ball or something. Technicalities. Come on, though. You can't say there's no filter. I thought you were gonna say you don't need a filter if you drink it fast enough, or if you're not a wuss. Why don't I have it around? Do I have anything around? I forget where it's at, but I have a funny straw that has like a tiny little filter at the end, so you put the straw in the coffee, and then you just drink out the straw, and that's the filter. It's like a camping thing. Only real men cut the bag and eat the seeds from the tea. All right, 1 is fine. 2 if I want to be wired. Well, I usually do 2, so maybe that's why I'm wired most of the time. Is that really enough? Just a little more. There we go. That doesn't seem like enough. Am I just like overdoing it each time? Anyway, tea supremacy, coffee is for barbarians. Here's the thing, I want to like tea, but like floral kind of, like floral, I think it's mostly like floral kind of tea. And I don't know, a lot of tea, especially hot, sometimes cold, it doesn't sit well with my stomach. And I went through phases of tea where I really wanted to be into tea, and it just didn't work because it just didn't sit well with my stomach. More caffeine, more content, let's go. I got a lot I need to work on today. So much I need to work on. So much, chat. I'm not stressing, you're stressing. I have so much that's happening in the next 2 days that I need to handle. Alright, coffee time. It's blue coffee. Pretty, isn't it? It's truly a tragedy. I like cold brew, and I like barley and rooibos tea. I need to make some more like cold brew tea to have for the house. Japan is very much like, especially cold teas. Cold teas are everywhere. Japan very much likes their tea, and I think, I don't know, there's a certain like taste or something with the more floral teas. I don't know. I want to like it, but I can like sip a little bit, but it just doesn't sit well with me. We'll scoot it away from the reflection. You can't see it there. Pretty coffee, pretty coffee. Usually when I'm doing this, I like pour a little bit, walk away for a minute, come back and pour a little bit more as I'm tending to kids and such. Both tea and coffee are inferior to raw milk. 100% agree with that. Well, I mean, everything's inferior to raw milk, but also tea and coffee is in a different category from raw milk. I like raw milk in my coffee. How about that? Man, I miss raw milk now. I do love some matcha. I need to, and hopefully I can go back and get the really good matcha that I got in Tokyo. But I either lost my bag or ran out of it. But I was also lately really enjoying making some matcha lattes. I got my little whisk and everything. See, some good matcha is delicious. I went to a Chinese tea art society in university and made a friend who was an absolute fiend for green tea. Oh, made a friend who was an absolute fiend for green tea. To be fair to her, it was very nice. But does raw milk beat beer? Again, these are such different categories. Like each has its purpose. It's hard to compare them a little bit more. Like, I don't know. Like, raw milk is always good. And then certain times a beer is good. Most of the time, coffee's pretty good. They're all their own categories. If you want to use a cloth filter regularly, you can just keep it damp in the fridge in a Ziploc bag. Just rinse after brewing and chuck it in the bag. I could. That feels a little... Maybe if I used it every day. I use it like here and there, because the other thing I like, I'll show it to you, is Milliardo got me a little AeroPress thing. This is like a travel one. And they've got like some little circle filters. So you put the little circle filter in here, and then you attach it, and then you put your grinds in, get it on here. And then you like pour your water up to like a certain point depending on how many scoops you put in. And then I think you like put this on, I forget if it's like 15 or 30 seconds. And like most of it gets pushed out, but then you push it. And it kind of makes like a little espresso shot. And then that makes more of a latte kind of drink. With just a bit of coffee and then a bunch more milk. Which, speaking of, I should probably start warming up my milk. And you know what? Warm coffee sounded good this morning, but now I'm getting kind of hot. I'm gonna turn the fan up. And I need to get to chopping some stuff. I think this will be enough. Pretty coffee. Here a minute. Should probably warm up the milk. Does Japan have many beers? Yes. There's, what's the ones that we like to get? We like the Asahi Dry, the Yasubi. There's one made on one of the islands, Okinawa, that has the Orion that's like made there. There's a fair bit. I think those are the ones we go for usually. I'm not like a super big beer person. I like the more like fruity ones. I'll go for a beer sometimes, but if I'm getting like a drink, something more like a Sitzler or like I don't know, something fruity. I like fruity things. I can't drink alcohol anymore. Many such things in life. Sometimes there's things that it's like, it sucks not to have, but there's usually like a good reason. Not sure what your circumstances are, but if it's like a food thing, like if your body's not tolerating it well or some other circumstance, it sucks, but it's worth it, I would think. I'm assuming. Trying to be encouraging. I used to enjoy beer on a hot summer day near the pool. Yeah, that does sound pretty good. But you can always find something, maybe not the same, but something that still hits the spot. Kombucha. Kombucha's really good. Oh, what was it? Oh, here. Let me... I haven't really made progress on anything. Here. I've had this sitting in the corner for a while. I should probably finally check it again. Yeah, it's medication related. Ah, yeah. Alright, let's see how this is. See if I can get it out. That's the hard thing about these glass plates. Can I get it out? Oh, how do I get it out? If I need to pour off some of the excess? Maybe. Let's see. Try this. I'm gonna do it over the sink though. Alright, now let's give it a try. Oh, it's so hard to get up. Just looked it up, and Japan has a Trappist monastery, but they don't make beer. They do make butter cookies, jam though. That's cool. All right, let's see how my sauerkraut did. I forget how long I left it over there. Let's smell it. Pretty strong. Give it a taste. It's got a bit of a vinegar side. Probably good though. Probably good. I think it's alright. Give it another taste. This is my cabbage and carrot and ginger sauerkraut. And it's sitting over in the corner for a while. Let's see. Forget how it was a couple years ago when I made this last. And it was really good then. I think this is okay. I think this is probably about as good as I'm gonna get. I worry if I leave it more, I'll like completely forget about it, and like something bad will happen to it. I have another sauerkraut in the fridge I need to finish off. I'll show you guys one of my a fun little snack I came up with. Okay, I was doing milk, and I need to cut stuff and do the bread shaping. Also, I love seeing all the new people in here. Hello, everyone. Hello there, Coke and fries. Hello there, Kyra. Let's see. How many dachis are swimming in check in if your stream is safe for turtles? Oh, I don't know what that is. Alright, let's see. So what should I do? I should finish making my coffee. Okay, and maybe my toast. Cut some stuff up. Let me get my milk. Also, chat, remind me that I maybe want to make a, what's it called? Salad dressing? Right, I gotta rinse this pot first though. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'll show you how I make my milk. This whole time has just been made for coffee. I love it. Note to chat, remind me to make salad dressing. I'm not getting anywhere. I'm like, why do I never get things done? Is it because this is how things usually go? I don't know. Okay, let's do some milk. See, there's about that much. Let's do, well, not make milk, but heat some up. Should be good. And once it's warm, I usually put a little bit of maple syrup. Do that. Okay, I should do something productive, especially while the kids are asleep. I should... Let me chop this onion. Do this one. Hopefully no reflectiveness. I'm a little paranoid. I'm gonna check the reflectiveness of this. Alright, now you guys can't see. I don't think there's any like reflectiveness that's gonna... Milk carton? What about milk carton? What do you mean? Because it's store milk? Because I don't have access to raw milk? I'm sorry. This is... I don't think this is my usual one I get, but I... Like, it's okay. Like, it's... Whatever the pasteurization here is. And they do it at like 130 for 2 minutes or something. I feel like that's better than most stuff in the States. It definitely tastes a little bit more like milk. It tastes like it has a taste instead of white water, like US processed milk. Have you considered doing a cover of Dizzy Coffee? It could go minute coffee time. You know, I haven't actually listened to that one. I should get my toast out again. I'm going a little bit more of a toast. Okay, let's see if I can remember the technique Salty taught me. Like that. Get that out of the way. Oh wait, I missed a raid. Lime. Oh, all the new people coming in? Oh, I'm sorry. Who raided me? Did I miss that? Is there a way to see like who has raided you? That would be no good. It's catchy, not gonna lie. I'll have to go listen to it. Alright. Get this stuff out of the way. And let's see. Hi, hello there, Mr. Dizax. Is that it? I can't read. I'm gonna check the Maros real quick. Any Maros? Any Maros? Let me reload. Alright, let's see. Don't have any questions or anything, just want to say congrats, Minna. Thank you to whoever wrote that on the Maros. Let's see, regarding your horses, do you have people that come visit them like some sort of tour or school outings or something akin to what Ua's current owner does? No. The closest to that was like when there was like acquaintances, or I think mostly like it would start with like someone like my mom knew that had a girl that wanted to see horses, and my mom was like, hey, you can come over, we can show you some horse stuff. So I'd take the girl out and show them some horse things. And there's one time, I'm pretty sure it was one of my friends needed to do like volunteer hours And so she came over to the farm, and we were like trying to tan a hide from one of the bulls. I don't know if it ended up working out or not. I think it was like the first time we had tried that. So they were gonna try and like tan the hide of one of the bulls, and they had scraped all the like meaty bits off of the skin, and so there was a pile of like meaty bits, and we stood by the back porch where at that time it was mostly like the dog spot, and we just threw like the pieces of meat to the dogs as her like volunteer thing. Pretty sure that's what happened. Mom can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. All right, let's see if I remember now. I want it cut up, kind of diced, so I think I want to do it this way. This way. Like this. Probably painfully slow compared to how fast Salty can do it. He's trained for it, so. Okay. And let's see. That close enough. I don't know what I'm doing now. This. Oh, my milk again. Ah! Got a little too bubbly. Skim off. I put it on my. This is gonna be harder to clean now. Accidentally. Put it on my thingy. My coffee filter thing. That stuff, if it dries, like you take the the milk starts getting a skin, and you take it off. One time some landed on the stove and it was really hard to get off. Alright, I'm gonna put some maple syrup in that. Oh, that poured in a whole lot of maple syrup. Oops. Oh, that was a lot of maple syrup. Because it was warm on the table. Because I forgot to put it up last night. Trying to yap and cook. I need to get better at it because I feel like this will be prime time for talking to my kids as they get a bit older and want to talk to me about stuff as I cook. But I'm not good at it. One time I had a friend over and I was trying to make myself like a poke bowl while I was talking to her, and we yapped for like at least 2 hours, maybe more, and I feel like the whole time I was trying to make my poke bowl and not really getting anywhere. Alright, close enough? Close enough, maybe? There's some other bigger pieces. Have you ever considered coloring bread when baking? I did get... I'm not sure where it is, but it's like a powder of like one of the purple sweet potatoes, and I kind of wanted to make a bread with like that sweet potato powder coloring. to make it like a swirled, like do half of it like with the color and half normal and try and like swirl it together and then make it would be pretty cute. Let's see, who's your favorite saint and who do you think would be the best patron saint of live streamers? Oh man. Well, my patron saint is Maria Garietti, so she's pretty cool. Who else that like sticks out to me? There's some pretty cool saints, like the patron saint of like gunslingers. Who's a favorite? I mean, there's a lot of cool ones. I don't know. I'm not sure who a favorite is. Like, there's like Thomas Aquinas is cool. Philomena's a pretty cool saint. There's some like really hardcore martyrs. A martyr stream would be interesting, just reading stories about the martyrs, because dang. I'll have to do that sometime. And who would be the best for live streamers? I don't know. I'm pretty sure there was like a recent canonization of a like guy that was a gamer. I gotta look that up to remember. Patron saint of live streamers. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see. I bet at some point in history there's gonna be patron saint of live streamers, because why not? Let's see. I'm gonna put stuff in here. There's my little thing. Moving slow. I'm always moving slow. Why do I move so slow in the kitchen? Always takes me way longer to do anything. I don't know. I can't give myself a realistic timeline for hardly anything most of the time. I guess unless it's something that I've done a lot. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna try it where I cut it through all the way. I can see what I'm doing. Did it stay together? Stay together. Okay, I'm just gonna cut these ones like this real quick. This be working all right. Probably check the bread soon. Make my toast. Okay, let me go back over to see where chat is. There you are. Onions, Minna? Making onion bagels? No, this is like meal prep for like taco bowls and egg salad. It's just stuff I need to work on, so I might as well work on it here. Let's see. We'll hopefully get to the bread soon. Maybe I can shape that one bread real quick. What should I shape it into? Maybe a 5K? That'd be cute. I don't think it would work though. Excuse me. So hello there, I think I missed you before. Coco Minto, hello. Blessed Carlos, how do you say that? And, wait, no. Akudis? He's gonna be canonized soon. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I need to look up more about him. Bless you, thank you. Let's see. Don't onions make you cry? Has it been a myth all along? Actually, these ones aren't, surprisingly. So my trick is usually I'll cut like the ends off, and I'll like cut it in half, cut the ends off, and I'll put it in the freezer for a few minutes, and then I'll cut it, and that usually helps. But this one's actually not really doing anything. Make me cry. There's a song, it was a while ago, that I heard it, and it was like, I love you, but you make me cry. cry. It sounds like about a relationship, but I think the artist made a video and she's like, yeah, I wrote this song, and it's like, oh, it's so emotional. She's like, but it's just about an onion. It's just about an onion. And then the lyrics made sense. Heck. What do I do with the rest of this? Got it. Alright, toast next. Toast and then check bread. Here we go. There we go. The tracking does not like cutting onions. What's it doing? Because I'm looking down. Where am I at? It's okay. Oh, it's already hot in the kitchen. I haven't even turned on the oven. The sun isn't even shining through the window yet. I got the fan on and it's already hot. It's 6:19 in the morning and it's already hot. Summertime. At least it rained for like all of July. I'm like, what the heck? I thought the rainy season was already done. And then it thunderstormed for all of July, it felt like. And like, you couldn't even predict when it was gonna rain. Like, you could look at the weather app, that wasn't actually telling you anything. So I remember one time I was like, okay, maybe I'll finally try and get out to the beach. But then it was saying thunderstorms all morning, and I was like, well, never mind. And then it didn't rain until the afternoon. Okay, here, let's do the coffee. Let's see, what cup do I want? Do this one from Venison for Dinner. Hoe your own row. How do you guys interpret that? Oh, let's try. How do you interpret that? I have my own interpretation. It's from Venison for Dinner and what is it? Ship Ceramic. There's like another, like, it's like two ladies that like teamed up and did a merch drop together. Well, it was like a merch drop for Venison for Dinner by another lady with a little business. I think I'm gonna add more milk and heat this up because I actually have more room for milk, and I put too much maple syrup in here anyways. So warm that up just a little bit. I won't forget it this time. Okay, let me grab the bread. Check on the bread. Oh no, I need to toast. Hang on. With this cool plate. Okay, this is good. I got this plate in this shopping street in Tokyo that has a whole bunch of kitchen stuff that I can't wait to go back to because I only had a little bit of time the first time, and next time I'll be able to like plan ahead of things I want to get because there's a lot of cool stuff there I want to get. All right, butter. Okay, a little bit of butter. Oh, there's so much to do, chat. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. A martyr that's swatted live. That would be something. That would really be something. Whether Angelica or Venerable Fulton J. Sheen could be good patron saints for live streamers. Oh, that's a good point. That is a really good point. If and when they're canonized, but they might be more appropriate for television. I guess media could be like, I feel like patron saint of like media, patron saint of content creators. I could totally see that though, because like they did do a whole lot in like the media sphere through television and like radio. I like that. That's kind of neat. I like that thought. Minna, have you seen the Bible influencer AI videos? I haven't. I'm a little afraid. What are they doing? Hello there, Artsy Meister GGWP Minna. I don't know what that means. Good game, what's up? Alright, now was this salted? Yeah, there we go. Now, I like a little bit of bread with my butter. I think I accidentally kept getting butter that was unsalted, and Kiddo kept like wanting to have some butter and would like put a bunch of salt on top of the butter to eat it. Something like that. And I'm gonna have to mention that to my dad now though, about who would be the patron saint of media makers. Man, I gotta get him on sometime, maybe in September. I need to get him on to talk about, mostly see if I can get him to, that wouldn't be a good way though, unless I can like get him to like screen share it somehow and make sure it works, but he's a big Verbum nerd. He's got all the fancy stuff on Verbum that he'll show me. It would have been nice to like have him be able to talk to Nyana about her Bible questions, because he's a lot better explaining stuff than me. But that's okay. Hello Minna and chat, congrats on 5K. Thank you, thank you. How do you say that? Maria? It's Chinese or Japanese. Mirari? Is that how you say your name? Man, that looks good. It's not quite done yet. I gotta put the honey on. Honey time. Such a great go-to first start of the day food. It broke. Usually I have the little electric frother, but it broke, so and actually mine's just like a little touch of salt. Look at that, perfect. Perfect, chat. There we go, there's my breakfast. Oh, so pretty, so pretty, pretty, pretty. Do you like it? Do you want a bite? Nice sip. A bit of this. Basic gimmick is that if Bible character was an influencer, like Moses streaming himself parting the Red Seas, They're pretty funny and not mean-spirited. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, that was correct. Okay, cool. I was like trying to read it and I was like, okay, if it's Japanese pronunciation, maybe I can get it. Yeah, I'm hungry. It's what, like afternoon, evening for most of you guys, if you're stateside? Alright, I'm gonna try a bite and then grab my other bread. Crust is a little crunchy, but it's pretty good. Alright, let me see if I can grab the other bread. Alright, oh, should I have BGM on? BGM's on, right? Yeah, it should be on. Have you been adjusting to time zone differences? Must be hard to talk to family back home. It is weird, like, it's okay because they're, like, their morning is my evening and vice versa, so it's not terrible, but in the middle of the day, like, everyone's asleep, which kind of sucks. Look at the condensation on this and the humidity outside. Look at that. I should like open these up. Look at this one. I think it has. Maybe I'll open this and like put a little plastic wrap on top to let it rise just a little bit more. Maybe I should have made them smaller to try and keep them like inside the thing. Be able to put the top back on, but oh well. I think it probably still has a little bit more room to rise. Look at that. Look at that jiggle. Can you see it? Just like a little bit more time. See if I can set it here somewhere. Oh, like over here. Get some plastic wrap and then let's see. Oh, I look at this guy now. See how much it's lifted up a bit? Let's try my cotton. Yes, good coffee, good coffee. Oh, anyway, probably going to have to go now. It was great finding another small VTuber. Have a nice stream and good luck with your bread. I liked and subbed and congrats on 5K. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Dead Inside. I'm glad you could be able to enjoy my streams and enjoy it. So I hope you have a great night or whatever time it is for you. Thanks for coming by. Making that bread, yep. All right, let's see. The tricky part now is trying to decide when I want to bake the bread, because I want to make sure I can score it, like do the little top part, and have time to do that before a kid wakes up. And it'd be nice to show you guys the end result too. So it's already 6:30. I'm gonna give it just like a little bit more time, and then I might send it because it's looking pretty good. It's definitely like doubled up nicely. I just don't want it to be like too stunted because I feel like that's what happened to my other bread. That's good. Definitely. Okay. There's some plastic wrap there. I'm gonna scoop my stuff and let's see if I can do something with this bread. Everything's so messy. Alright. Let's see here. Let's try and shape this. I don't know what I want to do with this one. What do I want to do with this one? Maybe just make some little buns. I think I'll just make some buns with this one. I think I hear a baby. Hang on. It's not a baby, we're good. Alright, let's see here. I have another stream tomorrow, actually. I'm gonna try and write some rap with Lolime. So that'll be fun. Alright, let's see. There we go. Okay. This one's a little tricky because I want it like kind of sticky and like hydrated, but not too much that it's like sticking to me. Something like that. I think Kiddo wanted to help with some dough, so I might just shape one or two of these and let him do the other one when he gets up. Or honestly, maybe I'll just wait for him. I'll show you how I can shape it, and then I think I might just leave this for him to help me with. I don't know. Maybe I'll do one or two. Like that. Working those. Who's this? Let's do like. Let's make like two. And then he can help me with this one. Quick little bun. You guys got any more questions for me? It can still be a bit of a Q&A. You can just type them in chat since my hands are sticky. I don't want to go over to Morrow's just yet. Ta-da! Ta-da! I'm just gonna. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Do I want to do something like this? I'm gonna let it rise. No. Maybe I could. What do I want to do with this? I can't decide. Favorite kind of loaf? I guess these like sweet ones. These soft sourdoughs. It's like a nice sandwich loaf. I haven't tried many others. I don't know what I want to do with this. So if I could make some, and then they could rise and I could bake them, but I want to save this for Kiddo to help me with, because he wanted to help, and then I'd have to like wait for those to rise and bake them. So I think I'm just gonna like leave that. I'm gonna show you guys some dough. Dough. Probably just leave this out over here. Now I gotta wash my hands. So I gotta figure out when to cook my other bread. And then I feel like the kitchen gets pretty hot when the oven's on. I'm trying to think what else I want to bake. But it's been baked. I think there's like, I made some like Cheez-Its before. Homemade Cheez-Its. They're actually pretty good. And I've got some cheese in the fridge I need to use. So maybe I could do that. Let me try and remember where that recipe was. Wait, where I saved it. Let me look over here. I'll get my bread in the meantime. Let me see if I can find where that was. How's the summer treating y'all? It's been pretty hot where you are. I need to organize my recipes more. I wonder if I put them. Some bread. It's been raining like crazy here for Milliardo. That's what we had for a while. So much rain. And then the sun finally came out, and I'm like, I still don't want to go outside. It's still too hot. Gotta find. I wonder if I had it on my phone. I need to save it somewhere. That would be no bueno. You can save recipes better, especially ones that work. Let me look here. I gotta go here. Cheez-Its. I'm hitting that point where I'm like, my streamer brain. How do I talk? What do I talk about? I bet most of these recipes are gonna be the same. Let's see. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Hmm. Someone's doing Cheez-Its just by taking like the pre-sliced like squares of cheese and like cutting them and putting them on parchment paper. That's kind of funny. Yeah. Let's try this one. I can remember which recipe I'd used before. There we go. Okay. Oh, this has a lot. No, this is too much. Too much. Too much. Too many ingredients. Too much. Too much. What about this one? Same here. It's even hotter after the rain. Can't wait for winter to arrive. Oh man, yeah. Winter here doesn't get that cold. It's like 50s at most, but at least it cools off. Hopefully by like October, it will be much nicer. Like this is the time of year to like go outside only if you're going to be in the water. But it's pretty nice being in the water as long as you can like try and protect yourself from the sun. Well, there's lots of great splash pads, especially are great because there's some that are like shady, and so that's a great way to be outside. And like I want to get more beach time in and stuff like that, but it was hard with how much rain there was. Hopefully September. I'm about to be super busy in August. The rest of August is like just started, and I already like am feeling like, you know, when like you have a lot on the agenda or your calendar, and so like the month already feels like it's over because it's already planned. So hopefully September will still probably be plenty hot and can actually get out and do stuff. Because right now it's just hot. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's give this a try. Setting more things around random places. My laptop's balanced on stuff. Okay. I think I can probably do the bread soon. Yeah, I'll go ahead and heat up the oven. I gotta put some bacon in there. I'm gonna fix the rest of my bacon. Make my egg salad. It's 75, 375. Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Probably gonna be one cup of this. Put in the food processor. I just need it in chunks. It's open. Oh. Just right off. Get some of this off. What else do you guys want to talk about? I feel like I'm running out of things to say, which is surprising. It's always surprising when that happens. I guess, like, you know, I think most streamers are more introverted in person and harder to, like, come out of their shells in person and, like, more themselves and talkative on stream. I feel like I'm the opposite, where I love talking to people and, like, have an easier time, like, playing off with people and having conversations with them. And then sometimes on stream, I'm like, well, what do I say now? I guess too, because, like, I gotta be a little careful and make sure I don't, like, talk about things that, you know, would reveal too much. So I'm like, what do I talk about? Trying to get the house. I thought I got the downstairs organized pretty well, but it keeps getting so messy. But I'm trying really hard to, like, I feel like I've decluttered and organized things, but I need to work on getting my actual, like, system in place, and things have been busy, so I haven't, like, been able to work on the system. I hate winters down here, don't even get snow. Most places I've lived have been more southern-ish, and, like, maybe sometimes we've gotten snow. Here won't get snow, but other places in the States, like, in February, might get, like, a half a morning of snow occasionally. Snow's cool, but I wouldn't want to live somewhere with a lot of snow. I'm gonna look up grams on how much a cup of cheese should be. I can't type. I can't type. Measuring cheese at cycheese.com. That's not even anything. Let's see. Milliliters. 1 cup of shredded cheese. Okay. So maybe like 150 grams. Gonna make more room. Too many things around. Yeah, I think the bread will be ready in just a minute. Alright, how much cheese do I need? Let's go grams. Come on, change. Change. Change! There we go. I should just use up all this cheese. How much is this? It's like 500 grams. Yeah, I'm gonna want it for some of my food this week, so I won't use all of it. Maybe we'll just make a double batch. Why not? After all, why not? Let's say 300 grams. This much? Well, we might use this. Should I keep it? Should I double batch or keep it simple? Unfortunately, I live in a big city, and all the heat from all the people living by each other means the snow never settles and it always turns to slush. Ugh. So fun. Should I do a single or a double batch? Single or double batch? Double batch. Be more work, I think. I think I'll do a single batch. I'll keep it simple. I think I can use this up. I gotta get a bed. Okay, let's see. Single, yeah, single I think is better. Keep it simple. I got other stuff I gotta work on. So much I gotta work on. All my rubber balls are turning into glass balls. Gotta keep them straight. Alright. Well, there's that. Remove this. Gotta get my stool. Oh, this one's a little reflective. Be careful of it. Let me put this on. Where's the thing? Okay, here we go. Yeah, I better get the bread going in this. Okay. This is kind of cool. I'm a little worried about reflectiveness. But you can see it's an old school blender, but I have the choppy attachment. Funny story about this. When Milliardo and I were engaged, and it was like 7 or 8 hours from me, and so I'd, go visit him. I think I was able to visit him like about every 6 weeks. I'd go down and visit him while we were engaged, and we loved going to the antique stores. So he saw this blender, and he really liked it. And then like a month later, I came down for his birthday, and I got him a few presents, and I was like, oh, I still want to get him something else. And I was like, he really liked that blender. And so I went out and got him that blender right before his birthday, and he was so happy. He loved it. He still loves it. He's just like, it's so cool. It's like, oysterizer, solid state. And let me see if I can show you this part of it better. Like, look, it's real cool. So he was like, man, I'm an adult now. I'm excited over a blender. It's a cool blender though. I mostly just use it for this though. I use the other, like, it's got one of the glass blender things, which I grew up with. So it's a little nostalgic. But it's cool. It's cool. So I can use it for choppy stuff. But you know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and score the bread because I think it's ready. So I'm actually gonna move this to the side for a minute. Move this over here. All right, now try and score the bread. Let me get my thing. And I'm gonna try and be careful. I want to try and undo this. Hopefully somehow. I think it goes this way. Right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. You unscrew it like this. There we go. I think I want to replace the blade. Be careful not to cut myself. Got a cute tree on it. There we go. Maybe I can just do the other side. Not sure. I think I'm gonna replace it. Let's get one of these ones. Put the backpack in. And then we'll put this on. Oh, I hear a kid. I hear a kid. If we need to chat, we will do some wild crafts in the background while I finish my bread. Yeah, hang on. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's see here. What time is it now? Is it already 7? Yep, already 7. Okay, so let's see if I can replace this and then work on the bread. Let's see if I can carefully put this in. You guys right here. Alright, so I think it goes like this. And I gotta screw it on. I know it's super far out, but far enough. Let's see my fingerprint on that a little bit. Alright. I think that should be good. I'm gonna put this one in here to dispose of. I had a thought. What was my thought a minute ago? I can't remember now. I'm gonna carefully put that over there. Okay. Let's see if we can work on this. So carefully. I'm gonna do something kind of special with these ones. Okay, those are looking pretty good. Look at that. Pretty, pretty. Alright, let's start with this one. And let's do... Let's do a U. I think I want to do it this way? Or do I want to do it this way? I think I want to do the U this way. Let's see. I'll go here, down, and up. Working. Go. Now it's starting to go. Yeah, I don't know if it's not drinking enough water or eating my food yet, but I feel like my 2 sips of coffee have already got me feeling like, do I need more coffee? Am I gonna get too wound up? Oh, rice cookers. I was gonna talk about rice cookers. So we had this interesting pot that was just kind of like an electric pot thing that worked as a rice cooker, and I liked it, especially because it was kind of easy for heating up rice in it. But the coating was chipping off, and I was like, well, I don't like that. Alright, there's a U. Should I feel like I should do another line with it. Like this. Really show what it's about. Anyway, so I stopped using that, and I thought about going and getting, a regular rice cooker, and I was like, all these have coatings too that I'm not a huge fan of. And I've got the Interpot, and it's a little tricky for rice, at least the sticky rice, because it sticks to it a lot. But I have a slightly less, a more of a coated inner pot, but at least if the coating on that chips off, it's easier to replace the inner pot. So I've been kind of making rice in that. My mom does stovetop rice all the time, though she uses more jasmine rice. And now I wonder if I can sprinkle a little bit of flour just on the top of... Or, maybe I need to do the flour on top first and then set it. Try that on the next one. It's gonna be interesting the way it makes. Let's see. I think that's gonna work. Let me try and hopefully dab a little bit what if I go brush it with some flour to make it fancy. There we go. It's kind of a U. See how that works. Now let's do. We'll try this one. And I guess we'll try and do the flour first and then cut it. Let's see. The smelling onion. Okay. Let's see. If I do. Over the top a little bit. And then let's try it. That. Maybe I should have made that like a little bit bigger. Or wider, maybe. Here, let's try. Let's see how this works. I think it should be, it seems like nice and risen, and it's not like its peak of being risen, so I think we're in a good spot here. There we go, I think that looks pretty good. Bottom, there's a little bit, there's a T. Let's do... Next. I think this one. Oh, that's a bit much. I've never tried to be creative, so we'll see how this works out when it comes to the bread. Oh. Oh, is the mic dying? Hang on. How about now? Oh, I missed the crunchiness. I'm sorry about that. I wasn't looking at chat for a minute. How's that? Is that better? Oh, the oven's getting hot. Alright, I'm gonna try and do like a lemon. Oh man, the flour helps a lot with doing this, I think. Be a nice round lemon. do some more here, I think. Alright, there's that. Congrats on 5K. Thank you, thank you. It is fun getting to the 5K mark. Slowly creeping up, and here we are. It's been 3 years streaming almost. That's not a good leaf. How do I make a good leaf? Oh, it's not working out well. I think I'll leave it as this. It's a lemon. It's a lemon. All right, now to do an L on this one. Do it like that, man. It feels so nice. An L. Wow, that cuts so much better. And I'm gonna try and stream long enough for you guys to see the final results. Make that one a little bit thicker. See how this works out. There's an L. Last but not least, ta-da! Look at that jiggle. So pretty, isn't it? Look at that. Okay. Time for P. All right. All right, there's that. Let's see. There's that. That big old P. Let me make it work. I'm very concentrated, chat. Very concentrated. Middle part. Alright, did it work? There's too much stuff there. I think it worked. Alright. Line them all up. Ah. Here we go. You see them all? This is the before. We got a P, L, T, U, and a lemon. This one's a little janky. That's okay. Probably deja. Okay, so let's put them in. Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, it's hot. Okay, bread is in. Oh. You must get seams in the bread just right. I've never tried to do like art on the top. I usually just slash it. Oh. But I tried. Okay, I guess let me see if I can throw my bacon in, and then I'm gonna see if I can make the Cheez-Its. When I say Cheez-Its, it makes me think of cheeseburger from Potty with a Chance of Meatballs. What's it been? I got up at 4:30, it's 7:30. We started at like 5:30. So standing for 2 hours, trying to do some stuff. All right. Hoi. Let me think. All right. Bacon first. Find something I can throw this on. Running out of counter space. Running out of counter space. All right. Thank you guys sticking around with me. I feel like I've gotten boring. I don't know what to talk about now. Guys, give me a topic. What do I talk about while I cook? Guess I could check the Maros again. Is your life goal to make enough kids to run and manage an actual full-size bakery? No, but that would be funny. Life goal is to have many babies and snuggle them a lot. Any good books you've read recently? Ooh, let's see. What's the last thing I've read? I usually do Audible. I think recently-ish, I think it's the 5th book in the Forgotten Warrior saga by Rika. I think that one's called... I don't think that one's Graveyard of Demons. I forget what it's called, but it's, the first book's called Son of the Black Sword. I really enjoyed that series. I thought it was the last book that I was reading, but it wasn't actually. I think the next one will be the last one. So I was a little torn. So I'm like, oh yay, more story, but oh no, I have to wait for the rest of the story. But that one's good. What else have I read recently? My phone's being the camera, so I can't go and look at the Audible things. Not so much recently, but Milliardo got me into, hang on 1 second. 1 second, bud. Wait, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Milliardo got me into. Oh wait, I need to set a timer. Hang on. Set the timer. Okay, anyways, Milliardo got me into Book of the New Sun by Gene Wolfe. That one's very interesting. I've gone through it once, I've read through it once, which means I need to start my first read through again. Like, it's very, very interesting, and it's like you read it once, and then you gotta read it again to like see all the stuff that you didn't see the first time. There's also like an entire podcast that each episode they go through like a chapter. And it's quite something. It is quite something. Favorite video game with Christian themes? I don't know. What video games have Christian themes? Zelda? Link? I gotta set my timer. Alligator wildcats. Let me see. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? Alright, bacon. Is that dough baby? Yeah, dough baby's up now. I don't like starting screens in the morning, but it says like this, where trying to wrap stuff up. I'll watch a little bit, and then once I'm done, I'll probably take them off. Alright. Let me set a timer. It's been a minute, so let's do 10 minutes. And then maybe flip the bread. Oh, the sleepiness is hitting me now. I got to bed much later than I wanted to last night. Maybe I shouldn't have made my coffee. Well, no, I'm not. No, I need my coffee strong because I just said I'm tired. Hopefully I don't get wired. But if I do, hopefully it will be a productive wired instead of a panic wired. You know what I mean? Okay, so there's that. Let me put this over here. So the bacon in the oven. Bacon, and then try and make my crackers. Other good books. Oh, I really enjoyed the K-pop Demon Hunter movie. I want to watch it again. I told my sister she needs to watch it with me. The songs are great. I really like the songs. Like, after I did the stream that morning, I like listened to the songs a lot that day. And I don't know why it kept making me want to tear up. Like, all the songs and stuff, or even just random moments, I kept wanting to, like, tear up. Like, it wasn't like that deep of a movie. Like, it's very much a kid's movie. And, like, the typical, you know, be your true self kind of thing. And, like, a very, like, basic level story, I guess. But, I guess, done in the right way to, like, pull at the heartstrings. Oh, it's looking good in there. I think it's looking good in there. Whoa, whoa. The house is so messy. How does the house keep getting so messy? Oh. I had this thing sitting on top of the flour bag, and then it just fell into my water. So there's that. Get a new water. I should close that. Okay, I have so little room. Such little room on this counter. Let's get this plugged in. Okay, there's that. What we're gonna do is this. I grate that up. Let's see. Do chocolate. Yep. Maybe a little bit. Watch this. Pretty decent. We do the great. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, and then I wanted a cup of flour. So it goes over here. Okay. It's about a cup. And 1 cup gluten-free flour. This. Christian video games. Let me think. I'm not. Oh, I know, which I need to find and play at some point, is the VeggieTales Summer Camp game. I don't know if anyone knows what I'm talking about, but VeggieTales Summer Camp game was awesome. I need to find it and play it. That one's my favorite. It was VeggieTales, and it was like a summer scout camp thing. I know there's one where you're trying to like climb up a cliff and dodge stuff, and then you're like in a garden area. There's like a shed. Now, schniz. Can I carefully do this? And will it work? Let's see. There's that. Need more tangents. What else can I talk about? What else? Oh, there's a bunch of other things while I have Netflix that I kind of want to watch. I gotta figure out when to. I thought about trying to do more this week, but this week be busy. Maybe in a couple weeks from now. If I've still got it. I'll just do like a week of like watch-alongs, watch a bunch of stuff. And I kind of wanted to like do a stream of it, but I don't know if I'll have time to do a stream of it. But I kind of wanted to watch the Musume. It'd have been fun to like watch all of it in watch-alongs, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. Okay, let me see. I've got there's these holes and there's flour in here, so let's see what happens. I'm gonna put my hand over it. Let's go blend. Okay, it didn't spread everywhere. I might need more cheese though. I need more cheese. Where's my cheese? I don't know. Here, let me put the other ingredients in. Let's see. It wants some garlic powder. It wants butter and cold water. Okay, half a cup cold water. This is the one where a kiddo put salt on the butter. Look at that. Can you see it? The lights coming in now. This is where it gets hot in the kitchen. I was thinking about the VeggieTales game, but I couldn't remember them. I wonder which other ones they were. Can't remember either. All right, let's see. How many grams of books? Where's my timer? How's my bread? Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty cool. Probably should have done them smaller though, because I wanted to be able to put the lids on them, and the lids are not going to go on. They look pretty. All right, what am I doing? Cheese? No, butter. Well, 57. Where's my thing? There it is. I had a butter thing. There's another thing. Let's go. It's 57 grams. Let's see. Like all of this? I'm gonna go with the 49. I don't know if I want that much butter. I do think I want more cheese. So you see what happens when I do this. Okay. Some of the stuff was spilling, but I think it's fine. So I'm gonna shake it down a second. The question is does it swoosh? Does it swoosh nicely? No. No. Too crumbly. Needs more cheese. Too much butter. Okay. Time to check on bread. Where's my oven mitts? I think a certain someone was running around with them yesterday. Where did they go? I think I use this good moment. Unless we have the bacon in here now, I don't know if that's gonna affect the bread. Been pretty good. Oh. Gloves, where are the gloves? Yeah. Hang on. Can't find my oven mitts. Where did my oven mitts go? I can't find my oven mitts. I'm right there home. I only have this, and I need more than just this. I need 2 things at least. Try and do it like this. Yes. There we go. Alright, I don't think it needs much longer. I'll give it another like 5 minutes. I don't want to overdo it. Alright, here we go. Give it 5 minutes and then check. Okay. Man, I had a recipe that worked really well. Not this. This is not working. I think it needs more cheese. More cheese! I'm winging it now. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna go. It's probably not gonna go well, but we're gonna try it anyway. Right, set, go. Got this skin everywhere. This is not working. I don't think I did butter last time. This is not working. Okay, chat, this is not working. I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think it is. Maybe I need to take some of it out and do a couple parts of shredding. Let's see. Let's try this. Let's go here. 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 There. There. Let's give this a try. Okay, that's looking better. Okay, there we go. I just need to blend more. There we go. This is what I'm looking for. That looks fine. Let me put this on this side. This all goes on that side. There we go, there we go. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's looking better. Let's try and do this. I think it's gonna work. Gonna work. I think it's gonna work. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. And was there anything else I forgot for this recipe? Let's see. Oh, it's like water, but it's oh, that's probably what it was. Instead of more cheese, I probably need to add water. But now it seems pretty good. So maybe I can just do it like this and not worry about the water. And maybe it'll just be extra oily because I add extra cheese. What if I don't add water? I think this will be fine. I just won't add the water. We'll see what happens. For like 4 to 5 tablespoons. I should have checked that part. Just roll me. Thank goodness I have my mom helper coming today to help with dishes because dishes a lot. Even before I started cooking this morning. Alright, let's see, what is this doing? Now this is all messy. Oh, my timer went off, hang on. Let's see if I can sweep this up real quick. Alright, let's check the bread. Let's check the bread. Okay. Let's put this down. Oh, that looks fantastic. Oh. Sort of lemon. I guess the lemon kind of looks like an O. It's supposed to be a lemon. Alright, how's the pea look? Here's the pea. There's a T. Trying to be a T. And the L looks nice. Look at that L. Ta-da! I'm gonna bake it up a little. Alright. Oh, it's getting hot. Ta-da! Here's the bread. Look at the light hitting it. Isn't it pretty? Can you see it? We got U, lemon, P, L, T. That. I'm gonna take you can kind of see it. Now for some butter. Let's see here. Where is my butter? Is my butter? Look at pork. I'm running out of all my silverware. I've only drunk a bit of my coffee. I've had 2 bites of my toast. Need to drink more water. This is how it goes. Woo! Please don't do that voice again. What voice was I doing? What voice did I do? When was that? When did I do a voice? This is my voice. I'm just soften up the bread. Soften up the bread. Softening up the bread. Look at it. Look at the way it puffed up. It's very pretty. These are not gonna fit on it now. It's not gonna fit. It's not gonna fit. Oh, maybe I should get the little brushy thing. Where's the brushy? Yeah. Nope. Where's the brushy thing? Here? Yeah. There we go. I feel like the L needs a bit more. Do, do, do. Ba-ba-bum. Hopefully it tastes good. I hope so. It's made with love. There we go. There's my bread. Bread. You can see all my beautiful bread. There we go. Okay. Now I gotta move these and try and roll out my crackers. Which I think I need a bigger space. I might need to roll them out on the table because I've got like this much space. But I gotta move these somewhere. I guess I'll move them over here. Let's see. Where's my thing? Oh, so much to do today. So much to do. I gotta figure out. Okay. I will make the cheese things. I will finish chopping what I wanted to chop. Maybe make that salad dressing just for the one thing. What if I should try and put more flour? You hungry? You want some bread? Fresh bread? Okay, I'll get you some fresh bread. So I might, since I've accomplished this, and he's already awake, I probably need to like really lock in and focus and get stuff done. I'll probably wrap up about here. 5 loaves for 5K. That's right. 5 loaves for 5K. Pretty cool. Brief Valley Girl voice when making Cheez-Its. I did a Valley Girl voice. I'm gonna have to go back and look. And then I'll have to practice it and do it more just for you, Feels Junkie. Thank you guys for sticking around. I feel like hopefully it was chill. Everyone always says my streams are chill. I hope they're chill and not boring. Look at the light. Look at the way the light comes in. It's very pretty, but also very bright and very hot. And also put it on. You want more? Okay, I'm gonna get you some fresh bread. Give me just a second. All right, yeah, let me wrap up here. We did it! Yay, 5K! Woo, 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 woo. Peanut butter? Okay. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun having streams and slowly and steadily growing. I'm not in any rush. It's fun being a small streamer. Low pressure, I guess. And it's been a nice little community. I've got a nice little community of people to enjoy my streams and to share stuff with and show my bread too, because look at this. How pretty. Look at that. It's so nice. Ice cream. What about ice cream? You want ice cream? You said like ice moon. That's cute. All right, let me see if Kirsha's still streaming. Maybe I can raid her. Let's see. All right, where am I? The sun is so hot. Okay, I'll come that way. Give me 1 second. Let me finish up here. 1 second. Chocolate ice cream. We gotta have bread first. We gotta have breakfast. Bettle's streaming. I want to raid Bettle. Funny man. He's playing Peak. All right, we're gonna go do that. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me on my little stream here. I hope you guys have a great what is it, Wednesday? It's not even the weekend yet. It's only Wednesday. Ah! Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. I'll be around tomorrow with stream with Lolime, so look out for that. And until next time, stay fresh, my friends. Bye.